Osaka has a reputation for being a huge foodie city, and that includes its diverse cafe culture. Today I'll take you to 9 must-visit local cafes where you can truly appreciate the local cafe scene in Japan. Alright, let's get caffeinated. If you're going to go cafe hopping in Osaka, you can't miss KITAHAMA. It is a really cool local area that's situated alongside a river, so there's tons of little shops that are right on the waterfront. And today I'm trying out a new place. It's called Embankment Coffee, and they do all specialty stuff. And I usually go for a latte, but this place specializes in drip coffee, and I have to get what they're best at. And I've gone for an acai, which is like a light blend of coffee. Lots of tasting notes here, like red honey. I'm very excited because this place looks amazing. It's also inside like a really old building. It's not a kyomachi, a machiya house. It's called a nagamachi house, which there's a samurai district in Kanazawa that has a bunch of them. So I'm wondering if that's connected. Anyhow, I'm gonna give this coffee a go. Ooh, this is really tasty. Like, I'm still in my new drip coffee era, and I can definitely enjoy this. It's like not too rich, perfect fruity tones. It's really good. And the staff here, so friendly. They were like, hello, welcome. There were like a few people who could speak English. There's a staff member from Hong Kong, so yeah, if you don't speak Japanese, don't worry. And the best part about like a cafe like this is you've got the view out on the river and all the seats next to the water. Very popular. And there's also an upstairs seating, so there's no worry about like, is there enough space? This is Saturday, got in straight away, middle of the day. And they have a bunch of desserts too, which I was very tempted by. One thing I really love about Japanese coffee shops is that they'll always have a selection of magazines, usually really trendy ones that showcase other coffee shops, or this one, in this case, fashion, and I really love this one. It's fudge. Japanese fashion, but like kind of with a Western twist. And obviously this one is here because their beans were featured in it. So yeah, and I picked up another one, which I've seen the cover of so many times, but I've never read through, and it's just like places you'd want to check out across all of Japan for coffee. So a lot of people when they're traveling are looking for a coffee shop that's open early in the day, and this place is open from 9 AM, which for Japan standards is actually pretty good. And they also have like oat milk on the menu, so if you have any dietary requirements, you're covered there. So I think the coffee scene in Osaka is starting to boom. Like, it was a little bit potentially behind like places like Tokyo, but so many more places are popping up, and it's really fun coming back here and just seeing what's around, because I've been to a number of the places along this river, and I think it's my favorite area in all of the city. So I'm gonna go head to another one after this and soak up that local Osaka coffee culture. The next cafe I'm checking out in Kitahama is the school bus coffee stop, and it's a really good place to get a solid espresso, latte, or even drip coffee. And I've been to their stores in Kyoto quite a few times, as well as apparently they have one in Nakameguro, which I didn't know about, which is in Tokyo. It's got like a really cozy interior. It's very toasty in here. I like the way they've got like all these books and items displayed. It's really cute, and oh my goodness, the latte art here is amazing. Like, look at this, it's like a swan, I think. I'm gonna have my first sip. I just appreciate when the latte is so smooth. I think this brand has been really spreading lately. The one in Kyoto now has a bakery, and there was another one that opened in Osaka inside of Number Parks Mall shopping center. So it's definitely gaining popularity. It's only been around since 2017, but it's a big player now, I think, in the Kansai region. So hopefully they spread more in Tokyo, because I'd totally come here all the time if it was close to me. So when I was in Kyoto, I visited that one for the Kyoto coffee video, and as explained, like, their motive is a American school bus, which is very cute, and being Australian, that is still foreign to me, but Americans, let me know down below, did you ride a yellow school bus to school every day? So whenever there's a baby chino on the menu at a cafe, the Aussie in me, the child in me comes out, and I'm like, I need to order it. Because this is what I grew up with whenever I went to cafes as a kid. So if you're traveling to Osaka with a child, you can order that when you're here. And if you don't know what a baby chino is, because it's an Aussie thing, it's just hot water, no, it's just hot milk steamed, and there's some cocoa powder on top. So it's like a cappuccino, but without the espresso shot. It's funny though, because this is like an American inspired like cafe, but then they have this on the menu because apparently the owner went to Australia and studied at, I think, a coffee school there. So yeah, the one Aussie thing, and maybe the flat white. I think it's like either the Kiwis or the Aussies invented that, but I'm not here to dispute that. So this is definitely like one of the busiest cafes I've been to in Osaka. It's very popular, so come here early in the morning. They do have some other food options on the menu. I think it was like hot dogs, so that's the American thing. And then they have like sides like cookies and crumble cake.
Before leaving the KITAHAMA area, I just want to make a quick mention of one other spot that you should know about, Optimus Cafe, a vegan restaurant cafe on the water. I swear by their Buddha bowls. They're the tastiest I've ever had, and you can also get a variety of drinks here too, like matcha. Anyway, on to the next cafe.
My next coffee adventure brings me to Colombo Cornershop, which is a really cute local spot on the corner of a street that sells books and coffee together, and it's super affordable. This coffee was only 400 yen, it's a cafe latte, and they've only got seating outside, but it's really nice because you can just kind of take in, there's a shrine or a temple right across in front of me. And there's lots of little lucky cats inside. I think the owner must have a thing for maneki neko, because there's tons of them. And they've got a few knickknacks on sale as well. You can get socks, cozy, fluffy socks, as well as, of course, books. And they've got magazines, a lot of Japanese stuff. I might have to take a little browse. So this is actually located in Honmachi, which is very close to Shinsaibashi, and if you're familiar with Osaka, that's basically where Amemura, the American shopping village, secondhand clothing section is of the city. And it's also walking distance to Namba, so this is a really accessible place to get to. Really quick train access, so if you're just looking for something a bit more quiet and less touristy, this is the place to go. There's only a couple of other people here, and it's a Saturday, so yeah, I definitely like to come back in the spring when it's not so cold, because it is very chilly out here.
I really enjoyed the laid-back atmosphere here. It's kind of hard to come by. Anyway, our next spot is a little unique, so let's head on over.
Right now I'm at one of the coolest coffee bar cafes. It's called Ista Coffee Element, and one of the baristas when I was at a cafe in KITAHAMA recommended it to me. So I had to come here because it's got some awards, world champion for coffee cocktails. And there's only about 2, 4, 6, 7 seats. And luckily when I came, there was a free seat because it's early in the day. So during the daytime you can get coffee, but they also have amazing cocktails. And I had to go for something very like Japanese, because when I saw this on the menu, I was like, this is what I want. And look at this. It was like a 10, 15 step process. It's called the Rikyu. And so it's espresso, drip coffee, red bean paste, rum, orange liqueur, matcha. And so they say experience Japanese tea ceremony. And I'm very excited to. So we have like a bamboo, and inside here is like the coffee mixture. It smells amazing. And so they do specialty coffee, so the coffee is going to be really high grade. And then I also have like matcha foam. I have no idea how this is going to taste, but so I have to start with the coffee, then as I go mix this in with my own little matcha whisk. This is so fun. I love interactive food experiences. Okay, well, I'm going to try this. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oishii. Meccha smooth. It's so smooth. And I love that it's like really chilled. Like there's a layer of foam on the top, but the coffee part and the liquor, it's just like so cold. It's refreshing, even though it's so cold outside. It's warm and toasty in here. Oh, I really like that. I love drinking out of the bamboo cup. Like this is so luxurious. もうフォーム入れていいですか？まだ早くないかな？楽しみいただければ。Okay, putting it in there, get in there, and then I'm gonna whisk it. Woo! Oh, ちょっと味変わるんですよね。ね。So yeah, it becomes a little more bitter when you add in the matcha. Ooh, this is fun. I love being able to customize drinks while you're drinking. Oh, 楽しい. Well, the baristas are super friendly here as well. Oh, barista. I guess bar master. What do you call people who work in bars? Bartenders. Cocktail connoisseurs. Also, on the menu they've got a few other like cocktails that have won awards. This one wasn't one of them, but they had one called Element, which has like these pink, it's got raspberry I think inside it, and it looks really luxurious. It's like creamy. I think I'll have to come back here and try them because I don't know if I can finish that many alcoholic drinks at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. I think the bamboo keeps it insulated, so it's like really nice and chilled. I just love this. I want to start drinking out of a bamboo at home. Actually, making a latte in this would be really cute. So if you guys want to check out a bar in Osaka, I highly recommend this place. And Saturday, there's no table charge. So if you don't want to pay extra, come on a Saturday, which usually you'd expect it to be the other way around, but no, Saturday is the cheap day. I'm really excited because the next cafe I'm checking out is a little different because it falls under the KISSA category, which is like a retro Japanese cafe. So right now I'm at LiLo Coffee KISSA. And this particular cafe has two locations in Osaka area. One of them is a more espresso focused place, whereas this is like the retro cafe style. And the atmosphere in here is amazing. It feels like you've stepped back in time, and that's one of my favorite things about the Kissaten category of cafes. The best thing about this place is that there's no smoking allowed, and so you can come here and enjoy the ambience without worrying about the smokiness. Whenever I come to a Kissaten, I kind of want to enjoy some of the like more classic menu items. So I've gone for a coffee float, which has rum raisin ice cream inside, but it's a cold brew coffee. And this place prides themselves on having different ways to prepare the coffee. So they have like hand drip, they have siphon coffee. Let me just check because there were so many. The menu has been taken away, but there were like at least 6 different brewing methods, which was very impressive. And I also got myself a matcha cheesecake. And it smells amazing in here because downstairs is actually a croissant store, and I was like, I wonder what that smell is on the menu, but no, it's like the smell coming upstairs, although everything in here I think would smell amazing, but that's all I can smell. Anyhow, I'm gonna try this float out. Look at the design. I love that classic design. It's so cute. This is really refreshing. I think I would want to have this in the summer. I feel like in Australia we'd call this like an iced coffee because it has the ice cream on it, I think. Yum. There was actually so much on the menu that I do want to come back and try one of their just like classic coffee options, but today I've already gone to a few cafes, so I'm like, I need to pace myself and have something a lot easier to consume. They also had a bunch of other desserts as well, and the melon soda float, that really tempted me. And something unique that they do here is when I sat down, they served me a glass or a cup of hot water. It's called sayu in Japanese. I've never had that at a cafe before because usually you're coming in to order coffee, so I like that because it's cold in the winter and I just love having tap water. It's like the perfect amount of matcha. It's not too bitter, not too sweet, and then the cookie crumble at the bottom just kind of like falls away in your mouth. It melts. Oh, this is like the perfect matcha cheesecake. Okay, I've got the list of all the different brewing methods. They have pour over, paper drip, AeroPress, American press, espresso, cold brew, and siphon. So that is a really impressive list of things, and honestly just watching the baristas make the coffee is so fun, and I've got the best seat. They're just right in front of me. I want to come back here and bring a book and just read. It is also super conveniently located. It is only a 5-minute walk from Dotonbori and the Shinsaibashi shopping street, so if you're just like checking out the main sites in Osaka, this is a good place to check out. Although be aware, there was a long line. I happened to miss it, but then a bunch of people just came up. There was about 7-8 people, and it's up a really narrow staircase, kind of hidden away.
Before leaving, I browsed their goods section and fell in love with the retro design. From the bean packaging to stickers, keychains, everything here is definitely the perfect souvenir for any coffee lover. Now it's time to walk around the corner and check out LiLo's sister store though.
Since I really enjoyed the atmosphere at the LiLo Kissaten, I decided to check out the normal store, which was just like another 5-minute walk down the road. And I got a decaf latte, which is nice because it is, what time is it? It is 5:30 p.m. So I have to get decaf. I really like the cards they give you. There's even like a customized one for the barista. It's so cute. Kota. Itadakimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. This is really smooth. I've been really impressed with the coffee here in Osaka. It's just so good. And this is a really easy place to just like walk in, get a coffee. They do takeaway as well. Whereas like the Kissaten place, it's like you want to sit down and take it slow, which is kind of the purpose behind Kissaten. The other day when I walked past this area, it was so packed, like there were no free seats, so I guess in the evening it's a lot easier to find a spot. That said, considering it's almost 6, there are people sitting outside in here, so it is busy. I love the merch they have here, it's so cute. Like they have posters, they have all the keychains, and I'm still tempted to get another thing. That reminds me, I did pick up one sticker on my way out of the melon soda at the KISSA. I was like, this is so cute. I don't even know where I want to put it, but I love that aesthetic. Everyone's watching me. Sumimasen. Also, when I was asking other cafes, like, do you guys have any recommendations? So many people said this place. So even other like coffee baristas working at other coffee shops are like, yeah, check this place out. So yeah. The KISSA, they've only got 2 ways of preparing the coffee. They have drip and espresso. So if you want to have like all the methods, go to the other place. But that said, the menu to pick the beans, it was extensive. Like there were a few options that were kind of fancy, like over 1,000 yen. So you can get some really premium coffee. But yeah, this was pretty reasonable, 600 yen for the decaf, which a lot of places still don't do decaf in Japan. So it is nice. It's a good option. If you're out shopping in Amemura, which is the cool thrifting area of Osaka, I have a cafe I can recommend. It's called B Portland Coffee and Bakery. And so this is actually my 2nd time or 3rd time coming here because I'm always like in this area for some reason on this trip. And they have a variety of drip coffee. Last time I got a really, really good one. It was like passion fruit flavored, but this time it's a bit late in the day, so I've gone for a decaf. I think it's the Colombian roast. It's a bit more of a dark roast, so I'm not used to it. I usually have the acai, the light ones, but to go with it, I've got a nice dessert, a donut, and they fill it with cream right after you order it. And I got this last time, it was so good. Japan loves donuts. I guess the world loves donuts, but I'm late to the donut game, everyone. So you can see there's like a little bit of cream in the top, and it's really fresh and hot. So I'm gonna give this a bite and enjoy it with my hot coffee. It's so much sugar on it this time though. Oh my god, look at it all. I don't like that much sugar. That's so good. Oh, I love the cream they put in here. Look at it. So the donuts here, they've all got the same like donut, but then the cream you can customize. Like they have black tea, which I should have done. Why did I get the same one? Damn it. They have pistachio, yogurt, coffee, so many different cream options. So next time, the 3rd time I come, I'll mix things up.
Got cream all over your leggings, your skirt. Literally, it's everywhere. You're so mad. Is that right? Is that right?
I may have spilled the cream everywhere. Oh my god, you're right, it's everywhere. One of my favorite things about this cafe is just like the ambience, because you're sitting at this tabletop like counter at the front of the store and you have like a view of the street and so many fashionable people, which in Japanese is oshare. The oshare people of Osaka are just like walking along here constantly, and so I love people watching and just relaxing, enjoying a late evening here in Osaka. And if you come here, they do have like lots of other baked goods like bread rolls, sandwiches, so there's something if you don't want an unhealthy dessert like I just got and spilled all over my black stockings. I'm a mess, it's chaotic. Sugar and everything everywhere. I am not oshare. Oh, see, you're spilling it.
We are not oshare.
This is Tasogare Coffee, a really hipster coffee shop located in basically Amemura area, and it's my 2nd time checking it out because the first time I came here I was blown away by how incredible the interior is and also their selection of coffee beans. They had so many beans to choose from, and I went for a latte the first time and it was incredibly smooth. Today I wanted to have something different. I haven't had a matcha yet, and they have a really beautiful matcha latte here that I'm going to try. I love the latte art they do. The baristas are really talented here. I got a few hearts. Unfortunately, you can't adjust the sweetness, so this is a very sweet one, but I can taste, like it's a very good one. I saw a review on Google that this was the best matcha latte someone had had in Japan. That's why I was kind of curious as well. There's 2 stories. The top floor, there are these really nice sofa couches, and downstairs there's tables. There's a few people remote working, they have free Wi-Fi, but mostly it's just massive. Like you come inside and you're like, wow, this place is huge. And the interior it's like so hipster. I think we've got like some, I don't know if it's an American aesthetic, but I like the couches. I feel like not enough places here do couches. And look at this, I just love it. And I've also ordered a little snack which is on its way. Hopefully it will come soon because I'm very peckish at the moment. The thing about Tasogare is that it's nestled between a few other coffee shops in the area as well as bakeries, and the way I discovered it was when I was out with a friend. We wanted to have brunch on a Sunday or Monday. It was so crowded at all the other places that we'd picked out. The line was outside the door. It was probably a good 45-minute wait, and we're like, okay, what about this place around the corner? Walked in, it was completely empty to our surprise, and it blew us away. So I've seen a couple of other people write the same thing on Google Reviews, so you guys need to check this place out, get some people in here, although right now it is pretty busy. I just couldn't believe it, because I think this is probably better than the other ones. I don't think I've ever had sweet chili and sour cream chips at a cafe before, but I'm not complaining. This looks amazing. I grew up eating this in Australia. It was so good. More places in Japan need to serve this combination. It's so good. And it's wedges as well.
Which cafe was your favorite? Subscribe, like, and comment to support me, and I'll see you in another food or cafe adventure soon. Bye for now.